And we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hook and Stitch and Style. I'm
Hello.
Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, and my lovely co-host,
Oh, Darlene. Cyber Angel.
Step Ranger from Nova Scotia. I
No,
want to
yes,
welcome.
sorry.
I want to welcome all returning Fiber Family members, Island Yarnies. Welcome, Min Panda. I saw Panda without the mask. Very handsome young man. Michael's very lucky. You guys make a lovely couple.
Welcome.
He's a Paisan. Anyways, all returning Fiber Family members, Island Yarnies, Yarny Yayas. If you're new to the channel and you like fun, click subscribe to the bell and all, and hopefully you'll get notified when I upload a video, have a live, or post on the community page. Welcome in, Tracy. Also, if you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Don't forget to give thummies. So yeah, that's it. So today's kind of be a little bit of everything. There is the goal going. We'll have a special gift away if we reach the goal. If not, I do have two. Welcome in, Izzy. Welcome in, Tank.
Welcome, everyone.
We're going to be doing two giveaways through the live prize. I just finished putting the one prize pack together, and the other one is under the desk here. I do need to announce, okay, I have my notes. I have notes. Last week's winners, Mima, Dawn P, and Diane Major. Please email me your shipping information along with your phone number if you're outside of Canada so I can get your prizes out to you. They're sitting here under my desk waiting to be packaged up and shipped. I need to hear from you by next Sunday. If not, then those 2 cakes of yarn will go back into the prize pool. Okay, I need you to email me. Okay, please. I went through my emails. I double checked it again, and I don't have an email from either one of you. My email is along the bottom here. Welcome in, Mateo. Mateo, your parcel's on your way to you. Tank, your parcel's on your way to you. Panda, tell Michael his parcel's on his way to him. I got everything but 2 parcels mailed out. All my parcels are mailed out. Welcome in, sis. Welcome in.
Welcome, sister.
Thank you, Tank. I will put your name right here, my dear. And when I get a few, then I will put them up onto the super chat wheel. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, Tank.
Yes, I hope everybody likes their packages. Welcome in, Dee.
Welcome.
Okay, Dee. Well, we might be talking about, thank you, Tracy, to get on the wheel, dear. I thank you for the super chat, but on the super wheel, because there is a cash prize for those that donate on the super chat wheel. It's a minimum of $5 Canadian, which in US dollars, Alexa, how much is 5 Canadian to US? $3.58 is $5 Canadian in US.
That's pretty sad.
Okay, thank you. But thank you very much, dear. I had to do it that way because I was losing money, and it was costing me more money to send out the prizes and everything like that. So I had to make an executive decision. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Tracy. So that's what's going on. The prizes today, and before I do the drawing for it, I'll show you what's in the bag here. And the other one will be a choice of the cake of yarn or 2 skeins. One's gray, one's white of Wonderfill yarn. So those are the 2 prizes just for the regular drawings. Also, during this live, I am going to draw, for my Yarny Yaya's May monthly prize pattern. And also, I am going to draw for the monthly YouTube Fiber Family members pattern prize also. Next month is my members special gift away. So welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful sunny. It's a very rainy day here. Welcome in, Kim G. Welcome in.
Welcome.
And
yes.
I find it cold. My sister-in-law doesn't think it's cold. I'm freezing. I've got a sweatshirt. My hands are like ice. Yes, Tank. Yeah, but it's getting closer to much. Now the other admin thing. Next weekend, I am teaching the 24th and 25th, Saturday and Sunday. I've got to teach a Marine Basic First Aid course, and I will be staying in St. John. They put me up in a really, really nice posh hotel. Welcome in, Jeanette, the Crown Plaza. And I am going to leave it up to you because I can take my laptop and stuff with me too there. It won't be the craft room that you see me in, but I can do a live Friday evening or Saturday evening from my hotel room if you still want to do a live. And we'll still do the prize and everything there, but we'll have to kind of, we'll just improvise as we go. Welcome in, Dinky Crafts, Jennifer. Welcome in, dear.
Welcome.
So I'm going to leave it up to you guys if, either that or we wait until Monday, the 26th, because I canceled my class. That's why I'm teaching next weekend. And we can do a Monday morning live. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, what you guys think. Okay. I mean, after all, you guys are the ones taking time out of your day to listen to me babble along. And I can't see anything in the chat right now because I've got my glasses off. Okay. I claim they're, I played cards last night. Guys know I play poker on Saturday, but I didn't get home till 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much, dear. So that's what's going on. So this week, I did I worked on some knitting and crocheting projects. Welcome in, Anvita.
Hello.
And my wrists are actually hurting because I'm trying to get the socks done for the winner of my handmade socks from Dawn Aaron's Podiversary. I missed the celebration, but I was watching the replay. Looks like I missed a good time. So I'm sock 1, with the exception of ruffles, done. I'm on sock 2, and it's a free pattern available on Lion Brand. It's a really easy pattern to do. Those are the socks. I'm doing it in Peyton's Croy, turquoise.
How much?
$3.58, Kim G. Approximately $3.58, $3.60. So I worked on that. Then I also had it sitting right here. Here it is. Okay, and I also threw a summer top on my needles just to have, because I don't have any summer. I've been going through my clothes and realizing I don't have a whole lot of summer tops. So I'm using Premier's Nordica. Okay. And I'm doing a pattern by one of my my second favorite knitting designer, Chantal from Knititude. I'm doing the Botanical Tea.
Who is a Canadian?
Yes, she is Canadian. Okay, Perp, thank you. I always catch Perp at dinner time. So I'm doing it in the Nordica. It's called Ice Blue.
That's pretty. Our colors.
Yes. So I just threw that on the needles and just started it. It's not a really difficult pattern. So, but I just work on it. So I worked a little bit on that. As you can see, I cast on. The other thing I did. All right. I saw this pattern. I bought the pattern, and then it's from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. It's one of the viral things that's going around. It's the tablecloth, or that turns into bouquet of roses. She also has one now called an emotional support bouquet, which is a shawl with the roses. But she has a tutorial for this. I didn't really need to watch the tutorial. But what I'm glad is I cut all my roses off that I had on, because she has a premiere right now going on. I just cut a little bit of it because I was waiting for the live, where to make the roses and then attach them rather than trying to go and attach the roses as you go. And I want to make a small one because this is going to be for a gift. I did the the white part, the center,
Mm.
and I did the leaves. So now I just got to do the roses, and I'm doing them in red. Just Red Heart Super Saver red. I had these, and what it was I have a couple of canvas bins there that have just partial skeins in, so I just grabbed, some yarn, so I was working on that. Other than that, I really haven't had a lot of time to do anything else. I've made several trips to the mainland. I taught on Friday. I took a load of donations up to several places up in the mainland there because I've been purging bedrooms and stuff like that. Excuse me. I've had a frog in my throat the last 2 days. So it's been busy. It's the first time I've sat in my craft room all week. I've been trying to find time to sit down. I want to do a couple videos. I was going to do a video on beading. Well, I got to wait till I get into doing Peacock Ridge Shawl because that has beads in it, because I finished Solar Flare and didn't have a chance to do it. I want to do the tutorial on the beading. It won't be a long one to show how, and it's how I do it. There's different ways. Everybody does it differently. And this is for doing beading and knitting. I'm hoping to get Solar Flare pinned out this week because I need a couple nice days outside because I want to pin it out because it's going to be such a mass of it's probably going to take most of my block. I've got 3 sets of blocking mats. It's probably going to take all of them by the time I stretch all the flames out and the points and pin everything. Lindsay told me it'll take the better part of a day to pin it out, and it's cotton, so it's going to be a wet block. I mean, I might do a light steam to it just to kind of set the stitches, but I don't want to hit it too hard with steam because it's 100% cotton, and 100% cotton is normally a wet block. Can everybody hear me? Because I forgot I moved my mic back. I moved my mic back.
I hear you fine. I can.
Okay. What else? Okay, I got that done. I was just looking at my notes here at what I had because I was going back to my emails and I got the information. Like I had a couple winners at Dawn's that I had to get prizes out to, and everybody's taken care of. And I just got the socks, but I said I have to finish the socks first because I just started them before I mailed them out. I emailed Dawn to find out the person that give me their email because I just want to make sure the size that I'm doing is going to fit them. I mean, if she wears about the same size I do, then 64 stitches works.
Yeah.
So what is everybody working on? What does everybody have in their cup? What's the weather doing? In general, just how's everybody doing? I'm drinking out of my Time to Unwind cup I got at Cricket Cove, or my LYS.
I'm having coffee, caramel coffee with French vanilla. I got it from Tim's.
I got the same mugs.
It's my favorite one.
My vintage one, the one that's the limited edition one that's just the cream color and has the coffee on the side. That's my favorite one. That's my second favorite one.
I like these shaped ones.
Yeah.
The one you're talking about there.
I'll have to show you. I'm going to have one of these lives because they're out in my car. I'll have to show you the chamber. We had every year we've been doing mugs the last couple of years. It's a limited edition run of our mugs. And it features somehow an image or a 3-dimensional of our granite sculpture, the Spirit of Fundy. It's at the landing at the ferry when you come to the island. So we have one this year. We only did a run of 50. I've already sold 25. Wow. But the mugs they're made locally here in New Brunswick, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Well, you're quite ambitious, Jeanette.
Yes.
Welcome in, Dragon Cat. Panda, I heard you talking about that on the live you did with Fiber Spider Craig. Is this the one that you're designing? Okay, you are creating a pattern. Okay, well, I look forward to seeing it. I think you said this was your first pattern. And is it Tunisian? Or is it regular crochet? Because we all know Michael, he's the Tunisian king. So, but that's what's going on here. Sis, what have you been up to?
Oh, just what? Making my
Oh, awesome.
the poncho, not my poncho, Dean's poncho.
Awesome, Panda. Okay. I'm just going over here so I can pin.
I feel like it's getting so darn long. So I don't know how much I got done from the time that's. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, it's like it's not for me, but it's like yeah, down to my knees. So it's gonna be nice and warm. But I have this much left on this ski, so I'm going to like start another ball soon. Or cake, I have to kick it up. But that's what I've been working on. Watching a TV show, The Residents, I believe it's called, on Netflix. So I just have that going and work on that because it's a very easy pattern.
Abby, send it this way. I love it hot. You need a silk scarf with cape. Ooh, pretty.
No, we don't. Need
Okay,
it.
good, Anvita. Thank you. Yeah, Mimi, I know you're getting ready to move. Marlene's moving to Manitoba. I'm happy for her.
Yeah,
Near her kids and grandbabies,
yeah.
but she only lives a couple of hours north of me, which means I've got to get my butt to Nova Scotia. I've got to get my butt up to where Mimi lives. But because I need to
Did
see
you sell your house yet? I know houses are going so fast around here.
Yeah, here on the island.
One down
land
at the end
and
of
houses.
The road, or at the
Land and
beginning
houses.
of our street. It's on the lake, so. Oh, thank you, Avita.
Look
Yeah,
forward
it's
to
a
seeing
very
it.
easy pattern. No pearls, because I know some people don't like pearls.
I'm going to do this because this I'll be able to post on the community tab. I am going to. What I did was I went and I wrote down every one of the yayas on here.
How many do you have now?
151. But not some of them aren't active. I wrote 95% of the active ones down. So I'm going to.
Oh, you mean they don't give payments?
There's no postings or anything. Yeah. Welcome in, Miss Major Diane. Please email me, love, your address and phone number so I can send you your yarn from last week. Email me. Right along the bottom here is my email address. Okay. I'm going to talk to you know who to get the number, and then I'll go down and Diane, I've looked and I haven't. I'll double check. I get for like the third time my email, but if you could please just send it to me again. One thing I didn't do was I didn't check spam. At the hookin and stitching.islandstyle@gmail.com. That way I can get it out of you. Okay, I'm going to ask you know who for a random number, and we'll see who gets this month's yeah pattern choice. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 55. 3.
Wow.
Guess who it is?
No idea. You.
Zara.
Oh, and Zara's not here.
Well, I'll message her. I just got to write her name up here.
Zara.
Okay, so Zara is the winner for the yayas for May, and now I have to do the winner for here on Hooking and Stitching. Okay, which takes a little bit of time because I have to go to my subscriber list and count down to the numbers because I've been trying to download it into an Excel file, and I can't do it. I'm still trying to figure that out, and I haven't wrote them all up, so I'm going to.
Technology can make things actually harder.
Yes, it can. So I'm just going to go here for a minute. I've got to go to Zoom Studio. I need to go here, YouTube. Here we are, right
Technology is
there.
good in some things, but other things is like, what the heck?
No. That's not what I want. I want that. Okay. Okay. Sis, I'm going to. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. I'm going to go down for a second. If you can entertain. Thank you so much, Diane. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to go down here so I can get everything ready and bring this up. Okay. But I'm still here.
Yeah, and also, like her email may not be her name, like mine. My email is not my name. Well, it's the other name. My alter ego. It's been that way since. I think I got that name, Sever Angel. Holy gosh, it'd be 25 years now. When I first got my my very first computer, I was a late bloomer with that. Remember when they used to have like almost like the old-fashioned TVs? I remember when the flat screen TVs came out, they were almost the price of a car. Now you can get them like so cheap. It's so cheap. You know, I do have a twin though. I have a twin brother. But yeah, no. Sever Angel is my alter ego. That's my gamer name. And evil. I probably could be evil if it's against the bad people. Yeah, I know. That was like, some years ago when they first came out. But yeah, like those TV. I know that we had a TV that it must have been like 500 pounds. Just the TV with the big back on it. It was crazy. Yeah, Sever Angel is my gamer name. And it sucks when you go into a game and you try and use it and somebody else has it. Somebody else stole my name sometimes. It's awful. Hey, Winter. Hope you're having great weather up there for this long weekend. Here in Canada, it's a long weekend. I don't know if all of Canada calls it, but we call it the May 2-4 weekend. It's the first long weekend, like in the, not summer, but the nice weather where people go and it's usually the first weekend people go camping. And we call it the May 2-4 weekend because, well, they like to get 2-4 beer, 24 beer. So we called, yeah. And I learned that Victoria Day is between the 18th and the 24th of May. It's the last Monday before the 25th of May, which is the 25th, I believe, was actually Queen Victoria's real birthday. So that's how it's different every year. But yeah, I read up on that lovely Wikipedia. So trustworthy it is. Anybody can put whatever. Yeah. So unfortunately, the weather's not that nice. But last week we had one day it got up to like 27. And oh my goodness. That's way too hot for me. I don't like that. I know Big Sis loves that kind of weather. Actually, she likes it hotter. It's next Monday. What's next Monday? And I don't know, does all of Canada celebrate Victoria Day? I think I read that not all provinces consider it that, but it is a stat holiday. You hit a 30? Oh my goodness. Marlene, that sucks. Unless you like it. Oh, it's Memorial Day next Monday. Okay. I believe I was talking with Zara, I believe school there in India is finished for the year. She would be here, but right now she's away with her family, having a nice bit of a vacation. Oh, it's a bank holiday. Is that what they call them? Just bank holidays? Like they don't give them names? Oh, that's okay if you're lurking. Thank you for letting us know you're lurking, Denise. Yeah, you can keep it, Marlene. I don't like it. I don't like the heat at all. It's like all year round I have my ceiling fan in the bedroom on, which I don't think my husband cares for too much, but he adds blankets onto himself. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Here, I believe it's the end of June is the ending of school here. Then you don't see the school buses go up our street, which they go up and then they go down because we're on a cul-de-sac. Which is okay. Like I'm awake way before the school buses go by, and they're not that loud. One of them just stops in front of the house next door. But it's not like the kids are loud or anything, anyways. But I remember growing up being a kid, like when we walked to the school bus because we were in rural, that we would place our lunch tins in a row. So you know who would get on this. They don't do it anymore. It's like they just all stand around or whatever, and like I don't know. I didn't watch them, but I don't know if they rushed to the school bus or not. But a lot of them, their parents like, because they're not that old, but I don't remember ever my parents like walking us to the school bus. But back then, also like we had a pretty long leash, I guess you would call it, as some people like these days. But where in the States are you, Tank? Yeah, like your book bag or your lunch tin. Because when I went to school, we didn't have a cafeteria or anything. Like between primary and grade 6, like each grade was pretty much a different school. Oh, in Texas, yeah, even Tennessee. Like, yeah, you like you're in the heat of it. Yeah, I never really liked doing that, having like the school buses. I kind of envied like the kids in the city that could actually walk to school. Yeah, they do that here too, Marlene. They what was it? A couple weeks ago, it was raining so bad that it was like a lot of cars. The parents like had their cars because the rain. It was raining so hard that morning. Half a mile to school bus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how far it would have been, like, because it would have been on the main road, and I don't know the distance back there, but it was a fair length. But there was kids that had to walk even further to get to the main road because I don't. School buses didn't really go in subdivisions back then. I remember one time these kids where we would pick them up after us because it was a fair distance, but they had a bit of a run-in with a bear one morning. That would have been scary. Was it uphill every each way too, Kim? What, you were so close that they wouldn't give you a school bus? Okay, Izzy. The only red clay I know in this area is PEI, Prince Edward Island, where you get potatoes. Red clay is great for potatoes, I guess. And somebody's been gone for a little bit of time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jeanette. When I hear red clay, I think of PEI. Which, if you don't know, it's just it's the smallest island in the Maritimes here in Atlantic Canada.
Okay, ran into a little bit of technical difficulty there.
Oh,
I had to
that's
go to my
okay.
phone. I had to go to my phone. The YouTube winner for this month is
No, over here.
Dragon Cat
Dragon Cat,
1868.
congrats.
Dragon Cat, email me your pattern choice up to $10 Canadian, and I will get that off to you. Congratulations.
It's hard to think of some places that are like still unpaved. Welcome back. Perp. We can
So
see
those are yep. Congratulations, Dragon Cat. So those are the winner.
We only see the tip and top of your head.
Yeah, I know, because I stood up and Opie had to move.
There you go.
So how I've been doing it, because I'm still trying to figure it out. I just go and I go like this, and I stop, click on the video, and I take the winner from that video. So always it's good to comment, even if it's just a emoji on the videos when I upload them. I take it from the videos tab, not the live tab, but next month I'll do live tab, then the next month I'll do video tab, back and forth, back and forth. So that's how I can, click. Because the thing is, if for as many fiber family members there's about 300 that aren't publicly subscribed, and I need you to be publicly subscribed. And I go and I check, because that way I can verify that it's the person that I am sending the prize to, whether it's a digital prize or a physical prize. I just try to make sure, because I actually had to go in and I have a list of actually blocked And those are those bots and trolls that you get. Don't start, Obi. Don't be starting with me today. Give me attitude. Give me attitude. So congratulations to my winners. Just make sure you, up to $10 Canadian. Email me the pattern if you have the link or the location where the pattern is at, or the designer. As much information you get me so I can get the pattern, because I got to go in, buy it, and send it to you.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Perp. Welcome back, D. I'm sorry, Perp. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes. No phones at the dinner table.
Okay, now remember, if you won last week, when I do the giveaways, just the general giveaways, you can't win this week. You got to skip a week, so that way everybody gets a chance at a prize, because these are physical prizes this week.
Mm-hmm.
Jeanette, I know there are, and again, I haven't explored it. I know the setting is, it's in your settings under Google that you can make your profile public or not. But there's some there's some videos on YouTube. If you click on it, like just put in the search thing, public subscribe, set settings for public subscriber or something like that, and it tells you exactly where to go. And I think they talk about a phone, a tablet, a computer, all that. So that's about the best I could do. Welcome in, Demetra. Welcome in. Demetra, your package is on your way to you, my dear. Everybody's packaged. I took them all to the post office this week on my way to the ferry when I had to go to the mainland to take over the donations. Thank you, sis.
You're welcome.
I actually have to catch up on this here. Hold on. I've actually got to bring the wheel up. Okay.
Yeah, in order to do the other one, to type, I have to do it on my computer.
Okay, and on the super chat wheel, it's for every $5 Canadian donation, whether it's super chat, super sticker. Some people send it by Ko-fi, and I do put those up, and I count them to make sure. And if we count those in our goal. Some people do PayPal or super thanks, and it's all. So I count them all. So we're going to go here. We're going to share the screen. We are going to right there, and we're going to share it, and we're going to put in Hank is a member, so she gets 2 entries.
Okay.
Is also a member.
Oh, well, hopefully everything's okay with your mama.
And there we go. So I'm all caught up. Yes. Okay. All right. And okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you, everybody. Oh, okay. Thank you, Panda. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Tell Michael we said hello. Oh, I wonder what that is. Okay, Christine, I will get you. I will get you up, my dear. And we're going to go to present, share screen, and we go to share. And Christine is a member.
Why don't they both things go onto your sticker thing there, or your bullseye, whatever that is?
I don't know. Yes, there we go. And stop sharing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. That said, this is all going. This all is for the wheel spin, the spinny wheelie thing at the end of the live, where
Mm-hmm.
the winner gets a cash prize, and also it helps with the shipping for the prizes that were given during. Thank you, Christine. During the live, and that's what I spend it for. Everything, it's whatever revenue the channel makes, it goes right back into the channel. Whether I purchase, I mean, it'll be a while because I've got a whole rolling cart full of prizes and stuff,
Oh,
and I
okay.
also have, of course, yarn. But that's okay, D. That yes, if you want to click it towards the goal, you can do it. But
Oh.
what I have done is I have decided, because I have some people send it. Thanks, Perp. Some people have sent Kofi. Some people have sent PayPal, and they'll say towards the goal. And I will add those in, because YouTube only gives you the option for super chats, not super stickers or thanks or anything like that. So I do all of them. And if I get 20, thank you, Diane. Okay, I'm just putting your name right here and Perp, just so I go back to. I do it that way, so everybody is counted. Okay, as long as it's $5 Canadian, it goes on the wheel and it counts. Okay, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate everybody, and it goes in, like I said, it goes to the channel. And again, if it's a bigger, we have a good week where we have more money, then the cash prize on the wheel is bigger. I have to go by what is there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and thank you, Dee. I had actually did not know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I gave you the idea. Hey, and that's what this is all about: sharing inspiration with each other.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see here. Okay. So that's so awesome. So thank you, everybody. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
appreciated.
cool, Jeanette.
And I think everybody that's here in the chat appreciates it, because it ups the prize value. And it sometimes there's been some lives I've done 4 or 5 giveaways in addition to Super Wheel. So that's just it.
Everybody's
Awesome.
having issues with their fingers today.
My wrist from knitting, because I'm knitting on those small 9-inch circs. I'm using the DPNs I'm using the DPNs right now for the heel, which I always do.
Loser.
Thank you, Obi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I need everybody. I need a break in the chat, please. Thank you, Demetra. Once I get through this, I'm going to do a gift away. Welcome in, Gwen. Welcome in, dear. Once I do this here, the break in the chat, I'm going to do a gift away. And it's going to be for what's in this bag. And while you guys are putting in your emoji or comment, because I'm going to use the StreamYard giveaway tool, I'll be showing you what's in the bag. So I'm going to go here, share screen, and giveaway tool. There we go. And we're going to go to Sunday Live. Okay, and it's going to start collecting chats. Okay, well, I'll do the draw. I'll give it a little bit, because there is a delay between StreamYard and between YouTube. So I try to make sure I give enough time for everybody to get there.
Yes,
no, Tank. Anybody that donates on the wheel, every week, if you donate, you're in. The only giveaway is like the giveaway I'm getting ready to do now. If you won last week, then you got to take this week off, and that's why I try to keep I keep this here so I know, Because I mean, I can't remember everything. Honest, my brain, I've got so much inside this head of mine that it would scare you. You don't want to be inside this head of mine. All right. Breaking the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, we are going to go and we are going to draw for the prize here. It's just what's in this bag. And once we draw and find the winner, then I will show you what's in the bag. All right. So everybody, good luck. I just got to do this.
Yeah, it's not right here.
I hope everybody likes what I picked in the bag. And good luck.
I'm sure people would love what you put in the bag.
And if I missed you when you come in and said hello, I apologize. Hello to everybody that's come in. Oh my gosh. Panda won.
Oh, Panda won. Did Panda come back?
I don't know. Pandemonium. Anthony that wins the what's in the bag here. So, but I'm going to give the choice because I do know that a lot of people don't knit. What's in here is a knitting bag. So I'm going to give Panda. Panda, if you're still around, you want to check in with us?
Yes, congratulations, Panda.
Geez, I just sent a package to the house too, calling his mother. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so we'll stop sharing here. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Because I'm going to give, yeah, Panda's been in here. He was leaving it running.
Yeah, take a call from Mama.
Yep. He's taking a call from his mom. So I'll wait for him to come back in, but I'm going to give him a choice of yarn because he's a Tunisian. He's not a knitter. So my next gift away is going to be, which will probably be in about 15 minutes, is going to be what's in the bag here. I'm going to show you what's in the bag. All kind of goodies. And I always put extra goodies in it too. That's fine, Jeanette. There is a project bag. This is Mary Maxim's, I forget the name of it. They have a whole line of this pansies, I think, purple pansies or something like that collection. It's a needle case, but you can also put crochet hooks in here. Okay.
Or
this is in it.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yep. It's for circulars, but you can really put anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a set of, and these are donated by Little Sis. They're in the gift away cart. Is a set of Clover Takumi's knitting needles. 29-inch, size 13, which is a 9mm. Let me make sure I didn't. Yeah, I gotta shut that off. Those will go in here. Then you've got in here, you've got the postcards that I send everybody. Plus you've got a boomerang magnet from Australia. And you get a pen and a notebook. And you get one of the anchor keychains that I make. And then, of course, the 4 postcards that I send everybody. And then there's a notions pouch here with some stuff in it. So let me put this all back in here. And I'll show you the notions pouch. And it's just a canvas notions pouch. And you also get, you take stuff out of here. You get a row counter. 2 kinds. Now these ones can be used for crochet, and these ones are knitting.
Yourself up.
Okay, I don't like that. It scared
I know, but
me.
people can see it a lot better.
And then you get 2 bags of stitch markers, and I'll probably include a bag with some of my handmade stitch markers also. These are hearts. These can be used for crochet or knitting, and these ones here are for knitting, and they're for the 9mm. And you get a set of very sharp scissors that have, in Darlene's favorite color, purple.
I was going to say that.
And again, I always throw some extras in. Might be some tea. It might be some yarn. You never know what I'm going to throw into it. Okay, so I always throw extras in, but this is what I have picked out right now for this the second giveaway, which we'll do around 2:00. Around 2:00, give or take
So
a few minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Welcome in, Jaxie. Jaxie,
welcome.
Thank you. I got my package. I had won an auction on Jaxie's channel, and I got 5 skeins of Nordica ochre, and I didn't have that one. So thank you, Jaxie. I got it. I just haven't had a chance to message you. Thank you. I'm sad too, Jaxie. I saw everybody's post. He's like, oh my gosh, I wish I was down there because they got some phenomenal deals on yarn and fabric. Like, oh my gosh. Well, Jaxie, you have a good day, dear. We love you. Jaxie, God love her. She was one of my first members in the Yayas. Jaxie was. I actually showed something, Jaxie, catch the replay, that I'm making with some of the Nordica. I've got a sweater I've been doing in it too. Welcome in, Terry. Welcome in.
Yeah, Gwen.
I know, Jaxie. But you know what? I'm being really good because yours truly is going to be having some extensive dental work done on her mouth. That's going to be expensive. I do have some yarn I'm going to show that I did buy from Mary Max, and it was on sale that I've been wanting. I'm going to show that in a little bit. But no, I love you, Jax. Thank you, dear. Dawn and a couple other people sent me some Joanne's yarn. I have some big twist up there and stuff. So I've got a little sampling of Joanne's, but I just live vicariously through everybody doing their yarn hauls. I enjoy it. I used to do a lot of yarn hauls. That's how my stash got so out of control. And yes, Jaxie's designs are her hugs are phenomenal. She comes up with some beautiful designs. And Demetra's saying hi to Panda. Panda is off on a phone call, and he doesn't even know that he won the first gift away of the day. So he comes back on, or I'll have to message him and say, Panda. So that's what been going on. Do you guys? Oh, Jaxie, love you guys. A lot of people read their chat at what people are saying, and I know there's some people that are visually challenged or visually impaired. I find that if I do that, it doesn't leave enough time for us to interact and get everything done that we want to do in the 2 hours that we're here, give or take a few minutes. Okay, Tank. Post that in the Yayas also, my dear. Who wants to look at some yarn? It's the one kind of yarn, but just different colors. Anybody interested in seeing some yarn?
Sure.
I got the box.
Different colors is always nice too.
Mary Maxim. It's not a lot.
A nice size box.
It's really not, but I've been waiting for this stuff to go on sale. And it was on sale, so I thought I'm going to bite the bullet. And I have some reviews set up to do for yarn. I've got several yarns I'd showed that I'm going to do reviews on. Okay, we'll take this out. Okay, this is what I got. I talked about this. You know, I got the Red Heart all-in-one granny, and I did the one. I got 14 squares out of it, and it's going to be made into probably a cardigan or a poncho or something. And it's the Red Heart Flower Power. Okay, and I want to see. I got the all-in-one granny to work up. You know, it worked out perfect. And this color is Silver Sage, and I got 2 of each, I believe, on this. And it's a medium 4, and it is 100% acrylic, 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 417 yards, size 5 millimeter knitting needles or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. That's the color. Come on.
There you go.
I thought this was really pretty. So I got 2 of those. And then the other color I got, and there's some neutrals. This color is black dahlia. I loved how these flowers worked up. And I think,
Nice.
I don't know if it shows on here what it looks like worked up. Yeah, it does. If you look on there, that shows you the colors and how it works up.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, because I thought these two would go good together.
Definitely.
Like I said, I only got 2 of each. And this one here is dried bouquet. And you can see the center a bit. That's what it works up as. And the only other one I got, and this is kind of a little bit outside my normal colors, but I like the way the blocks looked. And I'll show you the box. And this color is Red Hot Phlox. And I know phlox flowers. Say that 3 times fast.
Flock
But that's
flower.
what those look like worked up.
Oh, that's nice. So is that
So I
red
got-
or pink?
It's red. Reds and peach and an orange and an orange. So that's all I got. You know, but a lot of times working on granny squares is all I really like. If when I'm teaching that, I don't want to drag a whole big project to the hotel with me, so I might just grab a skein of that and I just throw them in my square tote. Right now everything's in the basket. There's a basket behind me,
Oh yeah.
and this is all squares. This one it is, yeah, Janice, it's really pretty. This one here, I'm just working on, this is being done on a very small crochet hook, but there's going to be different types of squares. But this is with my pickle jars, you know, and my minis that I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just randomly making squares. I'm doing them on I'll tell you what size needle. I've got yarn ends everywhere because they're rolled into balls. Welcome in, Dawn. Welcome in, hon. No, you're fine, Dawn. You're fine. I'm doing them on a 3.5 E crochet hook. And all I did was I grabbed some of my minis in sort of a cohesive palette. Okay, because I'm looking at maybe doing a blanket with this or something. You never know. But all I did was I rolled them into balls. And if I end up with, I make I think there's 6 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 5 rounds. Okay, these are solid grannies. Then I'm making some regular granny squares. And then I'll do some different ones. But I'm just going to make the squares. And then I figure out what I want to do with them. And it's in my project back from Australia.
It's so cute.
But that takes, honestly, it takes so long with that 3.5 and fingering weight yarn, but it's all merino. So it's really, really, really squishy. So, and if I miss anybody seeing Panda back in the chat, please let me know so I can tell him that he won. So welcome in, everybody. So that's what's going on. I need a sip of coffee because I'm going to have to go get some more coffee soon. I need coffee. I slept 4 hours last night. The night before that, I didn't have much sleep.
I wonder if it's because you had so much coffee.
No, that doesn't. No, last night because I played cards. No, I have a built-in alarm clock that's 100 pounds and furry. I like mohair, but I usually hold mohair with something else, whether it's a blended yarn or acrylic or wool. I usually hold the mohair with something else. And I think it's coming up on that time again.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a break in the chat because guess what? We're gonna do another gift away. You want to see what it's for? Everybody seems to love these. Now remember, if you won last week, you can't win this week. Welcome in, Josie. Welcome in, dear. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Okay, this. Sorry about the crinkling. Sorry.
I don't mind the crinkling. I don't know. Does some people not like it?
No. And oh my gosh, My gosh, this is so soft, and this is 300 grams. This will make something so lovely.
I see a shawl. Mhm.
I mean, it's the 4 threads, but when I tell you it's softer than Hobie. Solo, yeah. You really really? Ah, but there's the color. It's a gradient. Ombre. Ombre.
Yeah, that's nice. Or a
And it
top.
is
Could be a nice top.
yep, and it is so soft, and it doesn't give you again, I got this from Temu, and I've given so many of these away, and everybody said they have loved them. They have been soft. Let's get out of that. And, this is the last one I got, but I'm gonna get some more 'cause of course, we have the Podiversary in August, so I gotta start building up for some of the big prizes for that. So, this is what we're going for, okay? So, I got the break in the chat. I need you to go in and put an emoji, make a comment, what have you. So StreamYard can get your comment. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, we're going to present. We're going to share screen. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to share. And I'm going to start collecting comments. Give it a little bit of time here. I just I try to give it so everybody, and again, it just won't be the cake. I always send other stuff in your bag. Like if you get a cake of yarn, I might send you a pattern or two. There might be a crochet hook or a knitting needle, stitch markers, tea, candy. You never know what I'm going to put in it. Might even be a whole bag of candy
And
because back in that
chocolate.
cart, huh?
And chocolate.
Well, chocolates will go into a separate thing just in case they melt.
Yes.
Okay. If you won last week, I will redraw. Okay, I am going to, and good luck, everybody, and draw. Moonlight Crochet and Crafts is my winner.
Congratulations. Tracy.
Congratulations, my dear. Congratulations, Tracy. Tracy, I need you to email me at my email. It's along the bottom here with your address and phone number if you're outside Canada. Okay, I need that for customs. I'll never use it. I just use it for the customs form. And they want that too also is if there's a problem in delivery. So congratulations. I'm going to mark your name on the bag. So that's 2 so far. We still have 1 more to do. And that's not even counting doing the spinny wheelie thing. And if we reach our goal, then that'll be an extra special one. So I'm going to put your name on here.
How many do you have for your spinning wheelie?
How many giveaways do I have? How many do I have? I'll tell you in a second.
Because I'm showing 5, and I know it's more than that.
Nope, there's more than that. I have. I got to put some on here. So hold on, because I'm going to bring up. Okay, I've got to put. All right, we're going to bring up the super chat wheel. I'm going to share. Okay, and we're going to put. And we're going to put.
Thanks, Perp.
Perp's a member. And Demetra's a member. And before I shut this off. Okay. Dawn and Perp. Okay. Perp, I'll put you on. Dawn, I can't put you on, dear, but thank you for the sticker. I
It,
appreciate it.
yes, it has to be at least $5
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, and 5 Canadian in US is about $3.60, roughly.
US.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to save that. But no, and don't get me wrong. Listen. Okay, stop sharing.
Every penny is appreciated.
Yes, it is. I do appreciate it. And the thing is, it affects the wheel. And I was just putting everything on it the first, I don't know, month I was doing this. And at the end of that month, I was almost $72 in the hole.
Oh my goodness.
So that's why. That's the only reason I made it 5, because it covers the shipping. It covers the cash prize for the super wheelie thingy doodle. And
Plus,
that's
you
what I
don't get
try
it
to
all.
do. Huh?
You don't get it all.
No, I don't. It's a month before I see it. But the fact is, it's just what I'm spending on shipping.
Yeah.
And even
And
these
YouTube
small.
takes their part.
Yep. And the thing is, even the small packages I'm sending out are running between $10 and $14 going to the US, Canada. And I ship across the pond. I don't leave anybody out of prizes, because to me, it's not fair. If you take the time to come and visit or donate or what have you, then everybody's entitled to win. I just made the rule that if you win this week on the general prizes, then you got to skip a week. And so far, I think we've only had one that I had to redraw, and that was Miss Mimi, Marlene. But she was quite happy with that, because she had won the Lindsay Luchuk knitting book the week before. So she was really happy with that. So thank you, everybody. Again, please, and I try to be as transparent and honest on the channel. There's no, I don't want any shenanigans. That's why I show you when I'm putting names on the wheel and everything, and all the different stuff that I do, so you can see that it is, because that's the one thing that I pride myself on, is my integrity. We don't have a lot, but your name that your father gave you is one thing that if you besmirch it, you can't take that away. So in respect and honor to my dad and my husband, because I have his last name too, I never want to do anything that would besmirch their name. So I just try to be honest and open with everybody.
Well, yeah, you are always.
So that's what that's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let me go back here to comments. Well, Jeanette, but see that's thank you, Dawn. Dawn's on the thing. Dawn's a member also. Dawn, when I bring the wheel back up, I will put you on it. I have a list here I keep, and I put names and I scratch out. Yeah, but Jeanette, and that, but it's my channel. But you know what? This is a family. It's a family affair, and I don't want anybody to ever think that I don't appreciate commenting, watching, spending time with me, super chats, super stickers, whatever, being a member. I want you to know that I am blessed by the community that's here, and everybody, the Fiber family members are here. That's why I can't say subscribers. You're Fiber family members.
Yeah.
Subscribers, and other people may say that. This is just my personal opinion. I feel more like a family here, that we come and we get together every Sunday, most of the time every Sunday, and we chit chat, have a few laughs, share inspiration patterns, what we're working on. Sometimes we share, some personal, whether it's a trauma, tragedy, illness, what have you, but we're there to support each other with prayers and healing thoughts and vibes and everything. And that's what I try to promote on this channel, and in the Yayas. It's the same thing. Diane, let me tell you something. I told it, we're supposed to have a couple days. and I'm supposed to have some sun. I'm going to take my gimbal that I bought to use in Australia that I couldn't figure out how to use, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to go around the property. The pool's being open, although I'm going to vacuum it again before I show it, and show you my garden and how green the grass is. It was well worth the money I spent on the good lawn seed with fertilizer and everything in it last year, because it is absolutely lush and green this year. But since we put the deer fencing up, we have not had one deer in the front yard. Now, if they come up during the middle of the night and find out they couldn't get in, and they just sent the message out to everybody, hey, man, they blocked our buffet off. I don't know. But they haven't been up there. But actually, even with the fencing up, thank you, Janice. I put your name on the wheel. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much.
Super chat.
You know, yes, thank you very much, Janice, for it. And I love my flowers. Now, I do have some artificial calla lilies that I am putting into the ground. For the simple fact is that was mine and Warren's wedding flower. Welcome in, Tuber Chat. Thank you, dear. And it's my favorite flower because of the simplicity of the calla lily. And I got 3 different colors. Plus, I got 2 LED. They're going to go in, and it's just in Warren's memorial garden that I planted for him, because I do have 4 plants in there that I planted that are real, which all have special names and special meaning, and I'll explain all that when I do the little video of it. But these calla lilies are LED, and they change colors. Yeah, that's why I put the fencing up. Thank you, Izzy. Sending prayers, honey, and healing thoughts. And but they change color, reds, blue to green, and I want to put those into, and I'm going to get 2 more to put up at the cemetery by his headstone, because I just took fresh flowers up there this week. I change them out 3-4 times a year when I go up, and I sit there and I have a talk and a chat. I go up and I sit there. I take the pickup up. It's the only thing I take to the. It's in his pickup. That was his pride and joy. And I sit there and I talk to him and I say, look, I'm taking care of it, honey. I'm taking care of it. And I didn't sell it. So, and it's my way of coping. Okay. So it's my way. I mean, it's a little over 2 years he's gone, but it's just as painful today as it was 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, but I find my ways to deal with it. Okay. Spending time with you guys, I feel the love and the support that I've had. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And it's just my way. When I teach, I'm teaching next weekend. Again, I'm going to put this out there. I'm teaching next weekend, so I won't be able to do a Sunday live. But hold on, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to be at the hotel. I'm going to be at the hotel Friday afternoon. So I thought, if you guys, I'm going to leave it up to you. If you guys would like to do a live Friday evening or Saturday evening, because I know like Dawn does her Friday live in that too. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I would love to do it. I mean, I'll take it to the hotel. It won't be the same setup as I have here, but I'll do the best I can. I have a new laptop and everything I can use, and my webcams are portable. So, I mean, I could even take the mic too, but we'll just make do, improvise, and overcome. But oh my gosh, 28 here. Thank you, everybody.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Jen. In my class that I teach, whether it's intermediate, basic, or marine first aid, one of the sections that we have that they expanded last year was the opioids and mental health and wellness. Those are 2 that are passions of mine. And when I'm talking to my students, I actually had one of my students come up this week when I was teaching Friday in St. John. Her son has been in rehab center for 10 months. And I had been talking about a program we have up here, Avenue B, about the Narcan or Noxaline, depending on where you're at, and getting the training. It doesn't cost anything and what have you, but it could save a life. And she said, well, I'm sorry about you. Because I said, I lost my son 10 years ago. Had this been around and my daughter-in-law had access to it, he'd probably still be here. But that's a way that I process and I make sense of him not being here, so that his passing, if it saves one life, then I feel like, that it wasn't for nothing. So that's what that's what my way of dealing with it is. And it may be a simple way, but that's how I deal with it. That's how, and everybody deals with loss in different ways. One of mine is I'm a workaholic. You know, thank goodness I semi-retired, right? But so anyways, I know it's a squirrel moment, but that's one of the reasons why in my class, I think I enjoy teaching the class so much. I mean, I loved working on the ferry, don't get me wrong, but me body is telling me it's
Yes,
time. It's time.
exactly.
Will I fill in now and then for them? Yes, I will, if I feel like it. As long as it's not cold, as long as it's not raining, but I have that luxury because I am senior, I get first choice. So, but I do like teaching. And actually, Thursday, I got the papers in the mail from Service Canada for my up here what we call OAS and GIS. OAS is your old age supplement, and GIS is your guaranteed income supplement. Welcome in, Pete. Welcome in.
Welcome.
And I'm posting my. They says we haven't received your application yet. You have to fill. You're supposed to fill it out a year before you retire or you turn 65. Because I turn 65 next April. Hard to believe, but yeah. And so I got to fill the papers out. You really know you're getting up there in age when they start sending you stuff like this. In the States, it's when you got AARP, you know. So, but yeah, that's. Thanks, Burp. I know a few people told me that. They says, you're semi-retired? Well, yeah. Excuse me. I semi-retired because I'm not working 92 hours and 7 days on the ferry anymore. Okay, but teaching, I pick and choose when I want to teach. Okay, and what I do for the chamber, I will tell you, this is my last year. It is my 10th year of serving on the chamber. And after this, I'm done. The president has said the same thing. He's done after. So people need to
step up.
Oh, Demetra. I'll keep you in my prayers, Demetra. Oh my gosh. I'm glad, Demetra. Oh gosh, it's gonna make me cry. Yes, I get weepy a lot. I'm like I'm just like a super sook. I'm a super sook. I'm sorry. But yes, I don't like to see anybody suffering. Demetra, I'll keep him in my prayers, dear. I really will. And I'm sure everybody here will send healing thoughts and keep you in their prayers too. Awesome, Demetra. Okay, yes, thank you. I'm glad to hear that he's looking better. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. So that's what is just some of the things that have been going on. But yes, I'm retiring from the chamber. But that way I can spend more time on the channel. I've been pretty consistent this year since January on doing my Sunday lives. I've gotten some tutorials out. I have some reviews to get out. So a little bit of time. I've got more footage from Australia to put together because I've got tons. But I just put them out here and there so I don't use them all up and I can use them for content. Because again, you guys know I'm not going to upload a video if I don't have something. I'm not going to just sit there and like, well, okay, this is I had egg and toast for breakfast, and I can't do that. I want to come on and have something with substance. So whether it's a tutorial, like we do the lives, it's a review on a needle, hook, yarn, book, whatever, stuff like that. That's what I want to be able to give to you guys, and that's what I've done. I mean, I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back with almost being on here 6 years. I have, when you take the number of uploads I have, I at minimum do 1 upload a week, but I'm actually past that, you know. So now, guess what time it is? We're gonna do another gift away. All right, it's the last one of the day. It's for what's in the bag because Panda's gonna get the gray and the white. He can make something Tunisian with it. So I'm going to ask for a break in the chat, please, pretty please, and thank you. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going, yes, we're going to do this here. And we're going to share the screen. No, we're not, that's not that one. Well, actually, while I'm here, let me add the last couple names.
Oh, that's not, that doesn't sound good, Tank. Sorry.
I'm going to add Miss Dawn, who is a member. Thank you, Dawn. And I'm going to add Miss Janice. Thank you, Miss Janice, very, very much. And there we go. Everybody's on the wheel.
How many do you have?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there.
Halfway.
We're halfway to the goal. And the only thing that does is it just does an extra special giveaway. That's all that's for. Mama Knows Best has a face turquoise speaker shape octopus red waving.
What?
It didn't put up her emojis. It gave a verbal
Really?
description. Yeah.
It looks like an orangey Saturn with a purple ring. And yeah, monster.
And I'm back.
Ah.
So this is going to be for the knitting bag. Okay. It's going to be for the knitting bag. So I want you to put the word knit, K-N-I-T, in your comment. And I'll give some time for it. And I'm going to go over here so I can share the wheel. Back here. We're going to go here. We're going to share the wheel. And if you don't knit and you want to pay it forward, you can do that too. And we're going to share. And we're going to choose the live stream. And we're going to start collecting comments. Give it a few minutes. Again, because of that delay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Right now we have 21. There's 28 in the house. So I'll give it I'll give it another minute or 30 seconds to a minute. And then we'll draw for this last prize. Last call to all for your comment. Knit, K-N-I-T. And I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to do this. I forgot to put the word in here. Oh my gosh, Antoine, get your head out of your bum. Okay, there's 17 entries with the word knit. So if you haven't put the word knit in, you're not gonna be in the drawing. There we go. Yep, everybody's getting it in. The word knit. We got 27 in the house, and we have 18 comments.
It's only one comment per person.
Yeah, one comment per person.
It will not.
Yeah, it doesn't give you an extra chance. It only takes one comment. And I'm going to do a countdown. Again, this is your last chance because we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, draw. Well, good luck, everybody.
Good luck. And the winner is
Janice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Janice.
Did you see what the package was, or would you like her to show it again?
The second draw was who won that was Tracy Huber. And the third one is Janice. Yes, Janice, this was the knitting bag, Janice, that had had a project bag. It has a circular knitting needle, or you can put crochet hooks in it. Yes, Janice, everything in the green bag. Yes, this is what Janice has won. So yeah. I need you to please email me your shipping information and your name and a phone number if you're outside Canada. And your name is on that.
It's along the bottom. The hooking and
It's right along the bottom there. hookingandstitching.islandstyle@gmail.com. It's also in my description box. Excuse me. I'm dry. My throat's dry. It's running my big mouth too much. Non-stop talking. My mother always told me I was a chatterbox.
Oh, my niece is a chatterbox.
Yep. Mom always told me I was quite the chatterbox. I was quite the chatterbox. Okay, I was just double checking here. So that's going. So if we make the goal, what's the prize? Welcome in, Michi. Welcome in.
Welcome.
What's
And
the
if we
prize
missed
this week?
anybody, welcome in also.
What's you guys want to know what the prize is this week if we make the goal? I'm just gonna go off cam here because I don't need you to see the backside of me.
Goodness, woman. But yeah, we still got like what, half? We got 10 more, I think you said.
Okay. Now, you guys have to know I love you guys because I'm going to be parting with some of this. Because this was something I had got for me, but I decided I have so much. I went into the bougie yarn cabinet and I got out 2 hanks of absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous yarn that is 50% cotton, 50% bamboo, custom dyed by the one and only Dawn Aaron of Dawn Aaron's Loving Hand Creations. And it is
Thanks, Dee.
Thank you, Dee. It is in the color Fundy Sunrise. This was done from a picture of a sunrise that I had here. So this is the special prize for if we make our goal today. I'll give you the details.
Fingering, did you say?
No, it's a DK.
Oh, DK.
It's DK. It is so soft. And the colors that she nailed the picture. Yes, you can, Dawn. Yes, you can. The colors are stunning, and she nailed the picture because I have many times put on the channel here and on Instagram and on the Yayas pictures of the sunrises and sunsets here, explaining why it's 50 bamboo, 50 cotton. And it is we're known as the masterpiece of the province because of our sunrises and sunsets. They're always absolutely breathtaking. So she nailed this. I asked her to custom dye me. We did Potiversary last year. I had several colorways. One was a sunrise, one was a sunset. And I'm
Thank you, Dee.
thank you, Dee. I'm putting that times 2. And Dee really wants this yarn. She's a member, so she gets double the entries. I'm going to share because I love you guys and I want you to, and I love Dawn's yarn. I really do. I love her yarn and I want to share it with you. And this is perfect to make yourself a nice summer top. There are 257. You've got 514 yards and that'll make a really nice top. And it comes with, this has a stitch marker on it. It is a flower. The stitch marker must have fallen off this one here. Okay. So I'll stick one of my stitch markers on here so you'll get one. So this is, if we make our goal today, this is the prize. And again, I always throw in something extra with this. You may get a pattern or 2. Oh, thank you, Dawn. And you never know. Knitting needle, crochet hook. Thank you, Michi.
Thanks, Michi.
So this is what the prize is going to be today. I've been thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to share some of my bougie yarn.
Oh.
Christine's crocheting. Okay, so I'm going to write this down because now I've got to bring the wheel up. So let me bring the wheel up, everybody.
Yeah.
Because we got about 20 minutes before I do the super wheel. So I'm just going to go down. Little sis is going to talk to you while I.
Oh, oh, hi, Zara.
Welcome in, Zara. Oh, Zara, you want to tell her while I'm doing this, sis, what about Yayas?
Oh, Zara, you won the Yayas prize. You were the first winner of the day. I can't remember what it was that she won, though.
Pattern up to $10 Canadian.
A pattern of your choice up to $10 in Canadian. So just email Antoinette, you know where, and let her know where she could find the pattern to send to you. So yeah, congratulations on that. I hope you're having a great time. Yeah, good. Oh, D got it again. Dawn.
Okay, Sharon, Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 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 going to. Okay. We're sharing a wheel, and I'm going to start putting the names on. Okay. Here we go.
So yeah. Live is on mute. Oh, so she can't. I'm talking to her and she can't hear me. She can't hear me. That's not good. I'll text her. Oh, somebody already did. Thank you. Somebody's faster than me on the draw. Thank you, Mishi. Thanks again, Dawn.
Well, I can't. What I can't do is I can't see. So once I get these up, I will go back and check.
Yeah, everybody's telling Zara she won now. Yes, it only takes one entry to win. But the more opportunity you have to win.
Okay, got those ones done.
Yeah, it's like a bidding war. Somebody really wants that yarn. Oh, I think it might be D. I think D really wants that yarn.
Got that one done. Okay, I'm just looking at my list I have here so far. I have to go back and check after I'm done with this.
Yes, because I think D got a couple more on there. It's funny.
Oh, my fingers. Oh. Okay, I got the one that I have
Jack.
here.
Thank you, Jax.
Okay, I'm coming back up to see. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Oh.
I'm coming back.
Thanks,
Okay.
Dawn.
And we have
Dawn wants to win her own yarn.
Dawn, Michi, I got Christine, I got D again, I got Sharon. Okay. Okay. 2 more for Dawn and D. Okay.
Jack.
I gotta start another page. I gotta start another page. Hold on. D times 2. Jax.
I think you made your quota, didn't you?
Yes, we do. So we're going to have if there is going to be a drawing for the yarn. Okay, so we got D, we got Dawn, got D again, got Dawn again. Okay. All right, I'm going up here. I will be right back. I gotta go here. All right, and you guys can see.
Zara needs like headphones.
Oops. Oh, my mouse is acting goofy.
Bye, Zara.
Bye, Zara. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a good time. I can't wait to hear about it.
Yes. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks, Perp.
Okay, I heard Perp.
Oh, thanks, D. Christine, it only takes one to win. Ooh.
I stuttered. Okay. Let me just double check to make sure I got it. Save this wheel. Save. I'm going back to check to make sure I've got everybody up here.
Yes. Holy gosh, I don't know if I've seen the wheel like that before.
I think during the Potiversary, because we had
possibly, yeah.
we had the birthday bash. We had the big prizes for the birthday bash. We have made our quota. Okay.
Yay!
And we are going to have the additional draw for the yarn. We are going to do that right after we do the spinny wheelie thingy. Oh, that's all right, Jennifer. I don't mind it. It only takes one to win. Exactly.
Yes.
And we will stop sharing for now until we go to spin the wheel. Everybody, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I think the push was to show people what it was that they were going to win.
Well, I do have one cabinet that is all bougie yarn. Yes, I did put Sharon in. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me double check here. I just want to check something. I guess I'll double check because, okay, yep. D says, Dawn, it's mine. Nope. Back home to me, Dawn says. I think we have a little bit of a rivalry going on here. But no, I got Sharon on the wheel. Yes, she is on the wheel. Yes, everybody's on the wheel. Okay, new comments. Thank you, Obi. But no, I'm starting to use my bougie yarn because it's not going to do any good just sitting there and looking pretty. Okay, so I've been picking projects. I have some of Dawn's yarn that I had bought. I just actually am waiting for her to invoice for me to let me know shipping because I ordered 2 sand vibes from her.
Oh yeah, from last week.
From last week, yeah. I want to get 2 of those from her. So when she messages me the cost, I'm just going to send it to her. And those are for me because they're for her project. But I also have 2 of the Ocean's Depth that are going into the Lindsay Luchuk Knit Eco Chic Peacock Ridge Shawl. I frogged what I had done, and I'm going to do it in the Ocean Depths because of the colors. They're absolutely stunning. And I have the beads that will go with it, and that's the one I'm going to do the bead tutorial on that I had been asked to do. So when I'm beading that shawl, I'm going to do a bead. Because when I do some of my tutorials on techniques or stitches, it's a project I'm actually working on. I don't show the pattern, but I show you what I'm doing. That's all right, Dawn. That's all right, Hunt. Listen, I know you got a crap load on your mind. I'm not going anywhere. I know you saved 2 for me. So hey, and who knows, I might see something else. Because one of what I'm going to try to do for the Potiversary is some of the prize. Like I said, I have a lot of prizes for the Potiversary. I had the knitting machine was donated back. Lisa had paid it forward to somebody, and then they paid it forward back by donating it back for the Potiversary celebration, just because of the shipping charges. So that's going to be one of the prizes for the Potiversary in August. But between now and August, I am also reaching out and getting stuff from some of my fellow content creators, and I want to get some of the I like to buy from the different small businesses, so I'll get some yarn, some stitch markers, maybe a yarn bowl, and maybe some makes that just so I want to buy some stuff so I have it for the Potiversary, because the Potiversary is usually a pretty big welcome in, Lorraine. The Potiversary is usually a pretty big thing. We usually do anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. I think last year we did 2 sessions, one in morning, early afternoon, then we come back and we did the other 4 hours in the evening. So I could cover all the time zones. Everybody had a chance. The other thing is, at the end of this month, I have a note made. I am going to do the drawing for the replay winner from the birthday bash, it is a monetary prize. Okay. So just know. So if you haven't commented on that video, go back and comment on it, because I'm going to be doing a monetary prize draw for the replay from the birthday bash on April 27th. Okay, just so you know, I have a note made here to remind me to do the drawing. I try to keep up and make sure I do my drawings when I say I'm going to do them. But if you won today, make sure you email me before next Sunday's live so I can get it out to you. I try not to let things go more than a couple of weeks. The birthday bash, I let go for almost a month just to give everybody a chance, you know, to comment and have a chance to win the monetary prize. It's my way of saying thank you for helping me celebrate my birthday.
Mhm.
I loved all the comments. So, about another 10 minutes, we're going to do the super wheel, and then we are going to follow that with the bougie yarn drawing. That is eligible to everybody. Okay. And if you won last week, you're still exempt from the prize. Okay. If you win 1 week, you can't win until the next week. If you win today, then this prize everybody is eligible for if you've won today. If you won last week, the general prizes, you're still eligible, but you're just not eligible when I'm drawing. What I call general are the prizes I do that don't have any connection to the super wheel, the super wheelie doodle thicky, and the prize that's associated with reaching the goal.
Well, happy early birthday, Perp.
Happy early birthday, Perp. Maybe I think it was a Perp one or something. Somebody won something Monday. It was their birthday. I thought that's the best way to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah, somebody's birthday when they won. And if anybody sees Meemaw, Dawn P, please have her email me. I haven't seen her email. Diane, lovely, email me again because I couldn't find the email because I want to get these shipped out. Nope, Diane, you're okay. You were able to. You were good. You won on the general. The gold prize is open to everybody, whether you've won or not. The super wheelie thingy doodle, the donations, the cash prize is for those people that are on the wheel. That's the difference. So no, you can win. That set of prizes, those 2 prizes are separate. That prize that's associated with meeting the goal is open to everybody. The extra giveaways I do during the live are the one where you have to sit out a week. Yes? Yes, Diane, you are on the wheel. You're welcome, dear. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate everybody. Again, words aren't enough. Words aren't enough. Thank you, everybody. I do have a question for Michi and Dawn. They were 2 of the recipients of the electric ball winders, and I was just curious how your experience was with it. No, Tank, if you donate a super chat or what have you and go on the wheel, no, you never sit out. You're always eligible for the cash prize because that wheel is for people that have donated. That's the cash prize, the monetary prize. Whether it is a gift card or a PayPal or what have you, that is a monetary prize. And the prize is dictated by the amount that's received through the live. You know, if it's a lower amount, then the prize is less. You know, 1 week I think it was only $20. Another week it was $30. You know, we've had some that were $100. Okay, thank you, Michi. I'm just curious because I'm looking at getting 1 or 2 more for prizes for Christmas in July for my members. Because I'm having a special prize gift away for my members in July. I'll do a video about all that and tag my members. And I also want to have one for the podiversary. You know, I think people appreciate sometimes getting a ball winder. I might get a Swift. Like I said, I'm going to have some yarn from like Dawn and some of the other dyers. People that make stitch markers. I'm going to see if I can sew ask and beg Dawn to make me a custom bowl that represents the channel, island, knitting, crocheting, something. Let her design it. These are prizes that I'm buying. This is all coming out of my pocket. Pandemonium.
Oh,
Panda, you weren't
You
here,
won.
dear, but you won the second
Right.
gift away today. I'm going to show you what you won. This is what you won. You won 2 skeins. It's called Wonderfill yarn. Okay. It is in a soft gray and like a creamy white. And there are 350 grams, and there are 630 meters per skein. It's
congratulations, Panda.
It's 100%, 70% polyester, 30% acrylic. It is really soft. So, Panda, and Michael can tell you, you know the drill. Email me at hookinandstitching.islandstyle@gmail.com. Shipping address, your real name, and a phone number. Okay. And I know I have the address from Sending Michaels, but I still need it for my records. So that's how I double check to make sure everybody gets their package.
And your phone number.
Yeah. Yes, because you're in the States. But that's what you won. I was going to do the knitting pouch, but because you're a Tunisian crocheter, I changed it and gave you yarn. So it's really soft. It's really a nice yarn. And it is I forgot to tell you what the weight was. I'd say it's
like a 3 DK.
DK, yeah, a mega light 4 or a little heavier DK, but yeah. So that's what it is. It is really soft. The polyester makes it soft. So that's what you won, Panda. That's what you won. So those will go out probably the end of this week, or the beginning of next week, because I'm going to be away from the house Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So congratulations. All right, it's coming up in that time. We're going to spin the Super Wheelie Thingy Doodle to see who wins the monetary prize, and then after that, we are going to do for the Dawn Aaron's Bougie Yarn, and there is going to be a word for that. So I'm gonna go down on the bottom here. I'm going out. I'm going to bring up the super chat wheel. I'm going to share the screen. Pardon me, we're talking heartburn here again. There we go. And I'm going to start shuffling, and I'm going to need somebody to tell me when to quit shuffling. It's going to be a lot of names there.
Someone in chat can say stop anytime.
Yeah, because I can't see the chat because I'm on the other screen.
Stop.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Well, that's okay, Panda.
Christine. Congratulations, Christine. Okay, let me put you on here. Super wheel. Congratulations. Congratulations, Christine. Christine, you have won 40 Canadian dollars, and you can have it in the form of a gift card, Aberdeen Wools, Mary Maxim, Wool Warehouse, or I can do a PayPal, but it's up to you. So just let me know what you want. And congratulations, and thank you to everybody that donated. It was a little bit more this week, so I was able to do a little bit bigger of a monetary prize. Like I said, this all goes back to you guys. Okay, so now what everybody's been waiting for, we're going to spin for the Dawn Aaron yarn, and this is open to everybody. Okay, so we're going down here. I've got to go up here and do the giveaway tool. And I've got to share my screen. Here we are. We're sharing. Okay, Christine, thank you. Choose live stream. The word you're going to put in is Dawn. Break in the chat. Please put in 1 entry per person, please. And I'm going to start collecting comments. I'm going to let it go run for a while for everybody to get their chance to win this lovely, gorgeous yarn in. I'm just updating my list here. Okay, so I've got everybody on that list. Okay, everybody's done there. We have in the house, we have 27 people minus me, be 26. So right now I am showing
21.
21 entries. Sis, make sure you enter.
I did.
Everybody enter. Even my lurkers, make sure you enter. Come out of the bushes or the sand dunes just to put your entry in to try and win this gorgeous bamboo cotton yarn. Fundy, the Fundy Sunrise. So you can have a little bit of where I live and enjoy some of the beauty. Give it a little bit more, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw.
And just 1 per entry.
Yeah, you only need to put 1 entry in. That's all, because it cancels out your second, any extra comments. Okay, everybody, I'm going to count it down. Good luck, everybody. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Demetra.
I'll tell you, Demetra's on a roll. Demetra wins a lot. Demetra, please, you know the drill, Demetra. She wins a lot. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys had fun today. And I really enjoy.
Outside.
I really enjoy, sharing and giving. So this is going to be coming your way, Demetra. You can knit it with them new needles you won.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to get it mailed. Yeah, Michi. That's why I'm trying to get everything mailed out and everybody's address to me as quick as possible so I can get everything mailed out. Actually, I'm going to try to mail out probably tomorrow or Tuesday.
And that was only because of making the...
Well, there's talk the Canada Post may lock them out.
Oh, I mean, like that prize was because...
Okay, Dragon Cat, thank you. Yes. Yes, Christine, another strike. I shipped out, I think, 6 or 7 packages last Friday that are all out and on their way. Most of them are already out of the country. Well, Jennifer, I'll be teaching Friday and Saturday. But like I said, you guys, I'm going to put a post up on the community tab. I still call it the community post tab page with a vote, a poll. Would you like to do a live Friday evening or Saturday evening? Because Sunday I won't get home until late Sunday, so it'd be too late by the time I get home Sunday to do it. So I thought if we could do it Friday or Saturday evening, and we'll have a couple giveaways and stuff like that. We'll still have fun. I'll just be in a hotel room, and it's a very nice hotel. The Crown Plaza is a very, very nice hotel. They treat me very good. That's where, and my company. Thank you, Pandemonium.
Yes,
thank you. Congratulations.
Canada.
Yes, Diane, I do. I do reply to the emails when I get them, dear. After I finish the live, I go right in and I check my emails. Because I have a folder that I take all the emails to it says winners, and all those emails are transferred into there. And I tell you, I received it. and I will be mailing your parcel. And once I mail your parcel, I send you, I respond saying on its way. And if I have a tracking number for it, it goes with it. Some don't get a tracking number because of the cost between tracking and no tracking, but they go small packet air. Yeah, Dee, they just did a complete redo of it over last year, and it really is nice. Now, and I don't have to pay for it. The company pays for it. When I'm teaching for them as their instructor, they pay for it. But I'm doing a partner provider, which means I'm teaching it under my company, which is called Fundy First Aid. I have to pay my own hotel, but that's built into the rate I charge whoever scheduled the class. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. And you know what I always have to say. I hope wherever you're at, staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness, pass it on, make the world a better place each and every day. Be the light in somebody's dark day. Here's bye for now from Deer Island. And sis, you have anything to say?
I'm thinking, I should probably get a little saying myself. I don't know.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
But I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead with sunshine in your life. And yeah, love yous all.
Love you guys. See you in the next video. Love you all. Hugs and kisses from Deer Island and Nova Scotia. And I'll see you in the next live, whether it be Friday, Saturday, or the following first one of May or of June. Holy geez, we're almost halfway through the year.
Goodness.
Live, I know. Love you guys. Exactly. If you're feeling down, look up. That's a good one, Jeanette. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you all again, and congratulations to all my winners. Get those emails to me ASAP so I can get the packages out. Bye-bye, everybody.